So welcome everybody. This is my first ever unboxing video, and I'm glad you're here to join me in this experience. I loved Digimon TCG as a kid, have lots of cards back home. I'm hoping to bring those in and show to you all at some point as well. I don't know if I actually have a Metal Garurumon card back at home or not. I know I have probably like 2 or 3 Angemon. Devimon, yeah. Phew, I can't even remember. The Saber Leomon I remember well. It was one of my favorites. But yeah, so ordered these from Bento Gaming in Alberta. Glad they finally came in here and I can get to this unboxing of them. I'm waiting on one of the 0.0 promo packs as well. And then I'm excited to see how this Digimon TCG goes because I never played it as a kid. I collected the cards and loved the art of the cards even back then. And these ones look so great. Like, these designs look wonderful. I'm super excited. But I also want to get into playing it, so hopefully join in whether webcam tournaments or when local tournaments actually start up or anything, join in those as well. And just see how this all goes. I only have the one of the 1.0 bots. I might get another one in January as well. It won't be the pre-release or anything, obviously, but it'll be still that same 1.0 set. And I'm going to hopefully order, actually, I want to order 3 of the 1.5 set, to be honest, because I really want the Black War Greymon, Imperial Dramon, and Omnimon Alt S, I think it's called. So those 3 secrets I do want to get. This one I want Beelzemon, Vidramon, and Metal Greymon. I could honestly care less about. So the cards I'm actually looking for, I made a list for myself here on what cards I'm actually looking for. Beelzemon and Omnimon in their alternate art would be wonderful, or Metal Garurumon as the alternate art. I also would like Lilithmon, Galantmon, Millenniummon, Leopardmon, and Contourismon. And so those are the ones I really want. Any others are... I could live with them, live without them, to be honest. So that's fun. And yeah, we'll see how this goes with my unboxing. From what I've watched on other people's unboxings, you typically get about 7 super rares in a box, and I think 1 or 2, like 2 secret art or alternate art cards as well. So that will be interesting to see if we actually pull that off or not. In the decks, I've seen people getting a lot of like a super rare or secret rare in their deck boxes. So that'll be nice if we manage to get that as well. And then we'll see how this goes, to be honest. The stream might not go so well. Hopefully the recording does go well still, though. Just gonna check on it here as well. Yeah, it says it's still going and everything, so I don't know why that's having an issue, but okay. We'll just keep motoring along here. So we'll actually get into the box opening now. Now that you kind of have an idea of what I'm looking for, and I really don't know how to open this box. People weren't kidding. These boxes have quite the interesting layout to open them. The structure that's here, at least. Untape that side. Untape this side, I guess. Then you pull here. No. You go like that. And then... oh, there we go. Got it. They're child-proof. That's what I'm getting out of this already. Ooh. Those boxes are nice. Definitely want to keep these boxes here. So we of course have the deck here first. Sorry if you haven't been able to see the cards too well or the actual unboxing part. That was a lot more difficult than I thought. So we have of course Sunamon. Then we have some Gomamon here. Then we have some Gabumon. Then Bearmon. Itakumon, Garurumon, Grizzlymon. He's a good blocker I've heard in blue, one of the onlys I think. Where Garurumon got that nice gold foiling there, if you can see it, like that on it. Gonna set these ones down. Oh yeah, the bats too. I forgot about this part. So for most of the cards, they have this blue bat, but for any that are called Digitama or like in training Digimon, they have these bats on them. They're not even baby Digimon, they're in training, so I don't know really why they're the lowest, but hey, whatever. That's okay. Trying to look at how that looks over here as well. So yeah, we had the Werderurumon, level 5 we got into, and the nice gold foil to it, as I say. Zudomon doesn't even get that same gold foil treatment or anything. Then we have Plesiomon, who does get that gold foil again. And then the Metal Garurumon, who I think he's kind of shiny. Kind of, at least. Hopefully that kind of shows the shine. Not too much shine. And then Matt has some gold foiling to him. We got Hammer Spark, Sora Blue, Kaiser Nail, Tortitis Breath, and then, of course, the Digimon memory gauges and some rule cards to go along with it to get to know the rules. So the option cards, from what I've understood and heard, are actually, you can't use them unless you have a Digimon or a Tamer of the same color, and they're cards that just like have one-time off effects, and so Tamers play and continue their effects depending on what their effects do. Like here we have what's called an inheritable ability, so they don't actually do anything until they're underneath another Digimon like this, and then that ability is now used. This Digimon gets plus 1000 DP when battling an opponent's Digimon that has no Digivolution card. So if this Digimon had, it would need a Roti on it, of course, too, but if it were battling, say, a Wizardmon on the other side that had, or like another Itatumon that had no Digivolution, this one would get plus 1000 DP and therefore beat this one, which is nice. And yeah, the Tamers have effects, the Digimon all have, well, some of them have effects, like this one here. When attacking, once per turn, unsuspend this Digimon. So basically it gets 2 attacks, is what that translates to in my mind, at least. And Matt, I'll show you actually Matt's effect here too, because I'm learning this game too at this point. So Matt, if played from security, like if he comes up as a security, play this card without paying its memory cost. And at the start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. So memory is what you use to pay the costs of bringing them out and stuff. And then like as this one, the security, if it's played as a security, gain 2 memory. If you just play it normally, gain 1 memory. And that's all our types of cards pretty much. At least that I know of so far. So we got a Diaboromon pack here, and oh, this artwork. Gotta say, I love this artwork. Oh yeah, there's like a little tab you're supposed to try and rip here. This is actually terrifying to open these packs of cards. No wonder everybody had so much trouble with them. And like turned to scissors. So of course we have the memory gauge there, get one of those in every pack, and the card list. There's 2 different card lists, because the player 2, player 1 memory gauge, and that's how you see the whole card list and everything. And we'll go through this pack here. So we got a Gabumon, nice, I always love Gabumon. Okuamon, I've always been a fan of Gabumon more so than Agumon, so Volcanicdramon, nice. Golden Ripper, Dolphmon, Blastfire, oh, Andromon. Andromon breaks my heart. Even in this new one, the Adventure 2020, oh, they still done him dirty. They done Andromon dirty. Gatsumon and Pumpkinmon, oh. Tinkermon. I'm looking for Tinkermon and Petermon as, like, uncommons as well. Darkness Claw, oh, Beelzemon. Ubamon, I've heard this is a really good baby card, so glad to get it. And Metal Tyrannomon. I can live with those. I want one of every card, ideally, in the long run to have, like, a good collection. I'm going to leave the rares here. Kinda on camera, I think, at least. And then we'll go into the TK deck here. try to open it up. As I say, not exactly the easiest thing to open, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. There we go, there's that. Then you like pop this, then you like undo that, pull that out. Oh, this is a process of box opening for these like just structure decks. Back over there. Oh, the deck fell out on me, that's okay. So for this deck, we have Totomon, of course, Salamon, she's actually a rookie, Tapermon, Patamon, Angemon, one of the best champions around, Gatomon, Unimon, a good blocker in yellow, Magna Angemon, got some gold foiling there, Angelwomon, this is the only way to get any Angelwomon cards right now, as they haven't actually been released in the set yet. They'll be released in the 1.5 set. Magnadramon got gold foiling. Seraphimon, there you can see the like hollowness pretty well, I think. TK got the gold foiling treatment. Heaven's Gate, oh, Heaven's Gate was a great attack. Heaven's Charm. Holy Flame. Seven Heavens, and then of course the memory gauges. So we'll set that over here. Oh, pull out the pack. Let's actually hold on to those. Oh, where was the little tear? There's the little Terry, if I can get it this time. Not really, apparently. Ooh, that's a nice card on the front there. I like this Agumon. This Agumon just enjoying the flowers. Okuamon, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, Hagurumon. Oh, I saw Shiny Bat there. That's unfortunate. Kapurimon. Not unfortunate, but revealing a little early, I guess is what I mean. Vilemon. Tentomon. Metal Greymon. Radiation Blade, War Growlmon would be a nice one to get. Yokomon. And a Millenniummon. Yeah! Got one of the ones I'm looking for. That's one of my... How many did I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Metal Darurumon. So that's one of my 8 I really wanted too. Awesome. So that means I can save some money and not have to go out and buy that one at all. Because, yeah, any of those ones I don't get that I really want, I might actually just purchase, to be completely honest. Because, as I say, those are the ones I really would like. So, gonna do the dash pads here now first, before we actually get into the bots, since they came separate as well. In these, I'm looking for the Puppetmon and Gabumon. And if you can see here, sorry I started before this, your options are Agumon, Gabumon, Metal Seedramon, Puppetmon, and Machinedramon. Machinedramon's actually the only super rare in these packs. The rest are all just rare, apparently. But they're all decent, I guess. As I say, I want the Puppetmon and the Gabumon. Those two are my favorite. The rest are nothing too special for me. So let's see what we got here. Oh, Machinedramon. So we got the super rare out of it. Oh, this has a bit bend to it already. That's bad. But yeah, we got Machinedramon. Nice. Like, I do like the artwork on these, seeing it now in person. Online, like in pictures, not so great, but seeing it literally in person and like the reflections of it is wonderful. So not one of the ones I was really looking for, but a good pull. It is the super rare apparently, so guess that's something. And can we get the Gabumon or the Puppetmon? Come on! Ooh, the Gabumon! Yeah, that's nice. I like that. On play, trigger, draw one card from your deck. Ah, so just when you play it, draw a card from your deck. And that means not digivolving it, playing it. So you actually have to like pay the 3 cost and play it to the field rather than the Digivolution cost and playing it on top of something. So that's my 2 from the Dash Pats. Nice. And so now into our bots. I did not fully think this through on how I was going to open the bots, to be honest. Sure, I'll use this one. I have some nice little door hammers here. So this one had the apps on the end and should work as a plastic cutter. It does. Excellent. Oh, maybe. There we go. Oh, here we go. I've never opened... I don't think I've ever bought bots of cards before. So this is a first. Like a legitimate first time. Nice, though. I am looking forward to this. Throw that in my little trash box here. We'll open it up. Ooh, that was... I should have waited, I guess, on that, because I wanted to talk a bit about the trainer card before we got into it, but it's there. It's ready to tell us, hey, I'm here. A nice little, actual, flap to hold it in. So I got the tie one. I was really hoping for the matte one, to be honest. I'm a matte fan, not a tie fan in any way, really, but cool, the alternate art on these ones and these boxes and stuff, so just toss it aside here, and its packaging still even, because don't really need to open it since it's completely there. Then we have our special bots promotion pack. So if you can see here, it comes with either Agumon and Draymon, Garurumon and Wergarurumon, or Tai V-Tamers and Vidramon. So I'm hoping for the... Which one is it? Either the Garurumon and Wergarurumon or the Tai and Vidramon. So Agumon and Draymon, yeah, sorry guys, really don't care about the main character. Matt has always been my favorite over Tai, 100%. 100%. Just like Ken was my favorite over Davis. Or, usually the second person's my favorite over any other. So, we'll see what we got here. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. The only one I didn't want is the one I got. So I'm going to see about trading somebody those ones, I guess. But, yeah, we'll wait and see. Or maybe even just try to collect them all, because that's what I eventually want to do, so... Oh, and they're just all the same rarity and stuff. Was just checking that out there. So there's 4 different packs in this, but they all hold the same cards and whatnot. But there's a Diaboromon pack, a Galantmon, Shine Greymon, and Magna Angemon, I think. And then Omnimon with Metal Garurumon and War Greymon, of course. And then Devimon, Machine Dramon, Piedmon. And yeah, the only one on these not in this set yet is the Shine Greymon. He's coming in the 1.5 release. So not really sure why they put him on there. But yeah, we'll actually get right to this pack opening now. I do apologize that this is upside down on you guys. Maybe I can change that, though, pretty easily. Let's see. Oh, no, it is the right way, right? Oh, it is. I thought it was upside down for some reason, and so I don't know why I showed some of those cards the other way. That's okay. Ugh. I'm destroying these packs. Oh no. Come on, there we go. They are thick card compared to most others, so we'll put this memory gauge aside here. Right, I can do it this way because it's the right way. So we have Kapurimon, Vilemon, Vinova Blast, Flarizamon, Armadillomon, the nice little cowboy that we had, Golden Rippler, Sutaimon. Sutaimon's one of the few I don't actually know anything about really. Hyandromon, he was a good one in Digimon Re-Arise. Tentomon, Radiation Blade. Then we have a Madishida and an Itatumon. So just 2 normal rares there, and that's okay. As I say, we should get 7 super rares and 2 secret rare or alternate art cards. Hypothetically, that's what I've been seeing in the box openings I've been watching, and one person put a whole thing together on it, so that's kind of what their research showed, in cases even as well. So, and we'll get rid of this memory gauge here. I've already got a player 1 and player 2, so that's good. And I am waiting on a Gaia Red deck. I don't think I'll have it until thanks, Kenny. I'm glad I got that, I guess. As I say, I was looking for Puppetmon or Gobumon in the Dash pack, but the Machine Dramon's okay. This is the one I'm really glad I pulled so far already. Millenniummon is one of the ones I was looking for. As a, alternate art in these packs, I'm looking for either Beelzemon, Omnimon, or Metal Garurumon would be ideal. And yeah, the cards, Beelzemon's the secret rare I want out of these ones, and then Omnimon, Lilithmon, Glampmon, Millenniummon, Leopardmon, and Centaurusmon were the super rares I was hoping for, so Millenniummon's 1 down, and looking forward to seeing how the rest of this goes, to be honest. So I got a Mushroomon, a Tyrannomon, Pumpkinmon. Oh, where's my boy? Where's our other boy here? Where is he? There he is. These two. Oh, my heart. My heart breaks a little seeing these two. I remember them in Adventure 01 and their sacrifice. Oh, man. That was a moment. Tokuamon, Gravity Crush, Chumon, Lyomon. This one I've never heard of. Actually never heard of. Sutaimon I had at least heard of, but Lyomon is one I've never even heard of. Tapermon. Labramon was just introduced to me in the new... What is it? The new Adventure 2020 series with Namon and Bearmon there. Namon being from Tamers, of course, but Woodmon, Rare Automon, and a secret rare Vidramon. Well, that's alright. It's a secret rare, so it's good in that sense, but I was really wanting the Beelzemon. I didn't really want a Vidramon or Metal Greymon as my secret rare, but we'll see how this goes then. Maybe I'll luck out and get 2 secret rares. That would be awesome, and not an alt art, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to maybe trade that Vidramon for a Beelzemon. Because, yeah, the secret rares and alt arts are the ones I'm not, super trying to collect all of them. I'd like to collect all the other cards, of course, because that's not as difficult. But so the alternate of Sutaimon, the purple instead of the yellow. That was a Digite? Oh, Topurimon. Padumon, Caesarmon, Rapamon, Muchomon, Great Tornado, Garurumon, Werdarurumon, Gatsumon again, Freemon, Akari. Nice. I'm trying to get all the Tamers too, so we'll see how that goes here. And then the Memory Gauge of Terror, of course. So Yotomon. I'm going to try to keep this semi-organized at least. Don't know what's all in the picture right now. That should be all out of the picture now. So, as I say, I want to try to see if I can get all the Tamers. And these are just rares. That's what I got from that one. These two came from the, secret pack. So this is what I've actually got from my pulls in the bots so far. The ones that are the go-tos, I guess. Secret rares, super rares, and above. Alternate arts. Ooh, these packs are something. Bandai. Got your packaging down. You're anti-theft system. So let's see what we get out of this Glampmon pack. Of course, our memory gauge. And we have a Volcanic Dramon. Oh, that's not the right pile at all. Hornbuster, Green Agumon, Okuamon, Monodramon, Spiral Sword, Kartatorimon, Tinkermon again. Ooh, Darkmon too. I'm looking for a Petermon still. Chironmon. Ooh, Tamer Tida and a Hercules Kabuterimon. So there's another super rare pull. Oh, this one was actually out of one of the deck boxes, the structure decks too. So it's not actually one of my pulls from the box yet even. It was out of one of my 2 structure deck pats. So we'll move on to the next 4 here. 3, 4. That's all 4 different pats. Yep. And I'm gonna bat that up a bit, I think. Just give some more space here. I see why people do this with an armrest now. I definitely 100% understand wanting the armrest for doing something like this. Ugh, this is a tough opening here. Ugh. Yeah, I like this 1.01, but I'm more so looking forward to the 1.5, to be honest, with Blackboard Greymon, Omnimon Altes, and who's the other one? Imperial Dramon. And then Canon Davis, Wormmon, Stingmon, Vmon. Oh, just looking forward to that one. Like, Canon Davis. I liked the O2 Digimon a bit more, I guess, because Vmon and, like, Stingmon's one of my favorite Digimon overall. Dolphmon, Blade of the True. Impmon, finally got my boy Impmon. Boring Storm, such a weird name for a card. Like, I get that it's, like, meaning to, like, bore into the ground, I think. But, like, really? You couldn't name it a bit better? Leomon, Dark Tyrannomon, Numamon. There's a Slash Angemon. Nice. Bat for Revenge, Palmon, Venom, my Otismon. He's quite an interesting, like, rare and a nice artwork too, in my opinion. Like, the full art matters are wonderful. And a Metal Garurumon. I do like Metal Garurumon, and he's one that I'm glad to see, but would I like to see his alternate art, to be honest. So that already has me at 2 out of my 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I wanted 6. So, oh, Millenniummon covered one of those though. So there's still a chance to get them. We'll see how this goes. Of course, Omnimon is the chase card everybody's going for, and he's like super expensive to try to buy. And same as Beelzemon, and like Beelzemon's alternate is the like Beelzemon's alternate and Omnimon's alternate, but Beelzemon's alternate is almost the same price as like Omnimon's regular. So Frigimon, Gabumon, Toyadrumon, Oblivion Bird, Kabuterimon, Wergarurumon, nice. Heart's Attack, Cherrymon, there's a Petermon, good. Because it's supposed to be like, where'd it go here? I think I saw it not too long ago, right guys? Not too long ago. There it is. So these two are supposed to be like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell from my knowledge and what I've heard, which is pretty cool. And she's a champion? Rookie, and he's a champion. Level 3, level 4, so he costs a bit more to Digivolve and so on. You can play one Tinkermon from your hand or recycle bin without paying its memory cost. Ooh, that's solid. Just like play a Tinkermon for free without paying anything, and yeah. That's why Peter Pan calls on Tinkerbell. Nice. Nice play on there. Groundramon. Oh no. Lilymon, a rare, and a Rosemon. We've gotten a lot of super rares already in this first half. Like, we're not even halfway. That's... The last half of this video might not be many pulls. We're getting a lot of them up front. Ooh, oh. Wizardmon. Our boy Wizardmon, Protectin' Gatomon. Smash Potatoes, another weird name for a card. Metal Tyrannomon, Atomic Ray, Andromon, Metal Greymon followed by Greymon, Growlmon, nice, Watermon, Loader Leomon, another one I had never heard of before. Giga Blaster as a rare, and Kantorosmon! Nice, got that Kantorosmon. So that's another one of the ones I actually was searching for. So got that one down at least. Mainly, I guess that's what I'm looking for. Like, aside from Millennium Mon, I was looking for the Holy Knights and the Great Sims, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember what they're actually called. Those ones. Let's see what this one brings us. Get rid of that memory gauge. We got a Dimension Scissor, an Odormon, Odormon Expert, but this one really should be Professor Odormon. Even I know that, and I've never really watched the subbed too much aside from Cross Wars and what would it be? The 2020, since it's not dubbed yet. And of course Try and Try I watched actually dubbed, and so did I. Like Last Evolution Kisuna was also dubbed, so yeah, I've watched most of it dubbed. But yeah, we'll see how. That's just weird to me that it's like Odumon Expert instead of Professor Odumon. Guilmon, Heat Viper, Pitsimon, Gomamon, Spider Shooter, Torisarimon, Breakdramon, Flower Cannon, and TK. That's my first TK. We're making our way through the Tamers. Don't know why this is like so difficult to aim this way. Oop. Well, that's fun. There we go. I think that's all right-ish. That should be a little better aim this way. Open up this next pack here. Try not to reveal anything to myself too much or to you guys. Of course, the memory gauge gone. Night Raid, which really... Was it ever called Night Raid? I can't remember what I know it as, like... What was it called in, like, the sub? Grizzly Wing, I think. Then we have a Dorillamon, Gardromon, Electmon, Forbidden Temptation, Monzemon, Blastfire, oh, Leomon. They done Leomon dirty again. Like, Adventure 2020, no spoilers, I'll try to avoid that actually, but Leomon got done dirty in this card game. On deletion, gain 2 memory. So when Leomon dies, you gain 2 memory. So the purpose of Leomon is to die. Literally, Leomon's purpose is just to take a hit and die. Megakabuterimon, Wanyamon, Infernmon is a rare, and Cerberusmon. Not bad. I don't think I've got too many doubles and rares or anything even yet. Let's just continue going here. We got a Digitamamon, a Kudamon, a Goblimon, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, Hagurumon, Kapuri, Darkness Claw, Boltmon. I love these full art megas. I'm also hoping to see a Titamon. He's another cool one. Metal Edamon, Raremon being a rare, always interesting, and Symphony #1 Polyphony. I've heard that's a good yellow card. Forgot to get rid of that memory there again. Just keep going. So we start off with a Vilemon here, it looks like. And we go Vilemon, V-Nova Blast, Werderurumon, Dolphmon, Lylemon, Hornbuster, Flarizamon, Sirenmon, that's a new one I think, Tiaromon, Chattermon, ooh, rare Terramon, and there's another one, Lilithmon, another one of the ones I was looking for, nice. Glad I'm getting some of these at least. That Omnimon would be a wonderful one to pull and not try to seek out for $100+. Yep, that's what he's selling for, at least 100, if not like 120 plus. So yeah, I'd rather not have to try to go seek him out in some other way, of course. Same as the Beelzemon. How many is that now? That's already 5 super rares and the secret rare. So that means I only have like 3 left. 2 super rares and a secret or alternate art. Get rid of that memory gauge, of course. We go Tyrannomon, Chumon, Dark Tyrannomon, Heat Viper, Monzemon, Kabuterimon, Sutaimon, Metal Greymon, Garurumon, looking back on the good times, Terror's Cluster, and Angemon. Nice. I like my boy Angemon. My boy. Defeating Devimon. And now, well, as I say, sorry, gonna not try to talk about the new show, Adventure 2020, for those who haven't seen the new episode. I am hoping to start doing some, I guess, what would you call them? Episode reviews, episode highlights. Now that I'm fully caught up on the Adventure 2020. And I did actually do a review on Last Evolution Kisuna with a friend Sergio, but that's over on my other channel, Intervals with I, if you want to check it out at all. Oh man. So get rid of that memory. And we go. Lylemon, Numamon, Odormon, Heat Viper, Okuvamon, Dolphmon, Smash Potatoes, Hyandromon, Wanyamon, Myotismon, haven't seen him yet, Yamon, Impmon's baby form, I'm pretty sure, and Patamon, doing his air shot, or boom bubble, as it's called in English. So we got Angemon and Patamon back to back, that's pretty cool, and TK not too long ago either. I do have to say, this Myotismon art is wonderful. Like, that is like creepy and wonderful. I'm so glad to see that. And Wanyamon, super cute. Oh, I had more out here. Whoops. Getting ahead of myself. Ooh. Not exactly the easiest thing to open, I won't lie. So if there's 45 rares and you get 24 packs, well, you could get them all, but it'd be tough. Electmon, Padumon, Wizardmon, Leomon, Pumpkinmon, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, Full Out Boltmon, and then Full Out Titamon this time. Nice. Got him too. Radiation Blade. Then we got a Totemon and a Venom Myotismon again. I think that's one of the first doubles I've got for rares, actually. Let's quickly scroll through these. Venom Myotismon. And Yotomon. Yotomon I got doubles of early on, though. But yeah, Venom Myotismon is one of the few rares I have 2 of, and Yotomon. That's interesting. No doubles of any tamers yet, and I don't even have all the tamers yet. Still missing Joe, Mimi, Izzy, Sora. Is that it? Joe, Izzy, Mimi, Sora. And then there's a black tie and a... Which one did I get here? Did I get the purple or blue mat? Purple, so there's also a blue mat. So there's like 11 tamers in this set, I think. Get rid of the memory here. So many memory gauges. Hagurumon, Kapurimon, Vilemon, V-Nova Blast, Odormon, Night Raid, Caesarmon, Growlmon. I don't think I've seen a War Growlmon yet, have I? Loderleomon, Palmon, Patamon again, and a Leopardmon alt art. I will... not the alt art I wanted for sure, but definitely wanted a Leopardmon, so that's something halfway between. Can't remember. I don't think he sells for too much as anything either. Like, his trade value wouldn't be too high if I wanted just a regular Leopardmon, and then, like, as I say, Galantmon. I think that's the only... Oh, because I have Cantoris. So that's Cantoris, Leopard, Millennium, and Lilith. So yeah, Galantmon, Omnimon, Beelzemon are the ones I'd still be looking for. So I could get Omnimon and Galantmon still, but I highly doubt I'll get an Omnimon, to be honest. I hope so, but I doubt it. So there's the memory gauge. That one felt quite a bit thinner. That's weird. That one, yeah, legitimately. Odd. That memory gauge just feels a bit thinner for some reason. Repamon, Blade of the True Impmon again, Metal Greymon, Black this time I think. Armadillomon, Hornbuster, Greymon, Megadramon, Wergarurumon, Chironmon, War Growlmon, there he is, and Kamiya in black. Guess he belongs more so with these tamers, but grab this pack here and we'll just keep going. We got a Dorillamon, Gravity Crush, Monodramon, Florizamon, Wizardmon, Dimension Scissor, Chumon, Megatoputerimon, Tiaromon, Demidevimon, Sumamon, and Mad Dog Fire for the rares there. So I definitely won't get a Beelzemon. That's for certain, as I've already got my secret card and my alt art card. But yeah, I still have a chance at Galantmon and Omnimon. Get rid of that memory. Garurumon, Monzemon, Pumpkinmon, Atomic Ray, Kabuterimon, Adumon, Totuamon, Leomon again. Oh, Leomon. Metal Greymon, Labramon, another Terramon, and a Joe finally. We're getting closer to all the tamers. Mimi and Sora and Izzy are still missing. Then we at least have all 8 of them. Yeah, I'm more of a collector normally of cards than a player, but I am looking forward to try to make a deck and play this as well. Toy Agumon, Smash Potatoes, Metal Tyrannomon. Haven't seen that one yet, I don't think. Geomon, Spiral Sword, Agumon Expert, Padumon, River of Power, Kurisarimon, Jadamon, another Black Tie, and a Zudomon. Well, that's definitely not what you want out of a super rare, but hey. Zudomon is like one of the super rares I was most like, I really couldn't care less about. So I should have one more super rare left. Just one. We'll see if I luck out and get like an extra card or something, but I highly doubt it. The debts are what I would suggest getting if you're really going for super rares or secret rares, as they seem to have like usually pretty good pulls on them. Dark Tyrannomon, Numamon, Wergarurumon, Muchomon, Sutaimon, Oblivion Bird, Lylemon, Darurumon, Davidramon, haven't seen that, Freemon, Lilymon rare, and Metal Seedramon rare. Oh, that's Like, the opening on the nose, yeah, but the rest of that card, oh, just gorgeous. Gorgeous artwork. Well done, Bandai. Yeah, because this Millennium Mon, I actually got out of a structure deck, which is super exciting. Was glad to have that as, like, literally, I think, my first pack. And all of these have come out of the bots. Which aren't, like, there's good cards, but definitely not fully what I was aiming for. Get rid of the memory gauge here. Pitsimon, the nice guy. The Gabumon, Okuamon, Volcanitramon, Golden Ripper, Dolphmon, Blastfire, Sirenmon, Darkmon again. I think they actually are, like, meant to be an evolution line. Our first Devimon, I think, too. Like, what happens here? When you play a level 3 yellow Digimon, if this Digimon is suspended, trigger draw 1. Draw 1 card from your deck. Okay. But yeah, I think they're meant to be, like, evolutions of each other. Like Darkmon, Sirenmon. Sirenmon's the higher level? Really? Huh. Definitely would have thought Darkmon was the higher level. Another Taiga and a Gigablaster. It does not look like we're going to get all the tamers here. We still need quite a few. Izzy, Sora, Mimi. I think that's it, actually. Yeah. And then a other mat, but... let's see how this pack goes. So we have an Andromon, Goblimon, Frigimon, Heat Viper, Electmon, Tyrannomon, Boring Storm, Monmon. Haven't seen a Monmon yet. Looking back on the good times, Saber Leomon. This one I like. I definitely liked the, like, 99 Saber Leomon better, actually, though. Rare Autumon and an Upamon. Not a bad pack there. Some new ones. So I have 2 packs left here. 2 packs. I'm going to save this Omnimon one for last and see what happens here. But yeah, we have the 2 packs here. Did you die? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I will be right back. Because apparently my phone died. So I've got that plugged in at least, but now the issue comes with what I can do for this. Do you think I'm going to... So, we won't see my face anymore, but that's okay. Nope, that won't work. So I just gotta go like this. There's that. There we go. Look at that. But now it is upside down. Huh. Properties, and we go flip vertically. Aha! There's something. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. So, those are like most of the rares over there. That way-ish. Still trying to in-stream. Sorry that this changes randomly like this, but that's the unfortunate issue when a phone dies. Gotta change it up, and like I literally had 2 packs left. We got so close. Unless that happened during that last pack, but that's, yeah. So of course, get rid of our memory gauge here. We got a Totatorimon, Hearts Attack, Kudamon, Gomamon, Marching Fishes, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, Hagurumon, Babydomon. I hadn't seen one of these yet. Everybody has trouble with the name. Pretty natural to me. I would have called it like Babydramon, like Baby Dramon, because it's a dragon basically, and that's what I would think. But Babydomon, Devimon, Magnadramon, Metal Tyrannomon Rare, and Izzy finally. Izzy joins the crew. And then we have our last pack, which should have a super rare. And it's an Omnimon pack. Ooh, could this be the one? Could this be the one? Could this be an Omnimon? We will find out here together. Let's take a look. We've got a Mushroomon, a Sukaimon, a Great Tornado, Digitamamon, Leomon, Gardromon, Forbidden Temptation, Woodmon, Magnadramonidan, Biomon, not a rare, Metal Seadramon rare, and a Diaboromon. Not a bad pull, not great or anything, but Omnimon's opponent. Guess it made sense in that pack too. And that was actually our last pack. So, out of the box, what we managed to pull was, of course, our Diaboromon here, our Lilithmon, that's one of my faves. Tentorusmon was a great one. Zudomon, Rosemon, Metal Darurumon, Hercules Kabuterimon, then for a secret rare Vidramon, and for an alternate art Leopardmon. And then out of one of our structure decks, we got our Millenniummon here. And then out of one of the dash packs, we got the super rare Machinedramon. And we got the Gabumon, one of the two I was looking for. And those, and then of course our tie here. That comes from the bots topper as well. What were my other bots toppers? Oh, the Agumon and Draymon, right. Because Tie, Agumon, and Draymon all have to go together apparently. And then we got Black Tie. We got lots of the Tamers, which I'm happy for, but we're still missing Sora and Mimi. Sora and Mimi got gypped on me. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're some of my favorite Tamers. Matt, of course, being my absolute favorite. And we got two of the Black Tie, which isn't bad. I've heard he's a decent one. Yeah, so that brings this stream to an end. Thanks for joining me here today, guys. And sorry that my camera gave out on me towards the end there. I'll turn you back up to me now, I guess. Yeah. So that ends for today. And hopefully you had a great time with me and enjoyed this. And I'll be doing more when 1.5 comes out, of course, and maybe more when the 1.0 actually releases, but I haven't decided on that one yet. And yeah, looking forward to trying this game out and seeing if I can find others to play with and stuff. And I'll give you one last look at our pulls here, of course, because that's what you really came here for, was to see that. But yeah, have a great day, everybody, and until next time, stay digital and enjoy whatever you get up to. Bye!